WHO welcomes the peace plan for Gaza proposed by President Trump and supported by other countries in the region and beyond. We welcome the proposal for an immediate end to the conflict, for the release of all hostages, for the resumption of humanitarian aid, for the reconstruction of Gaza, including its hospitals, and for peaceful and prosperous coexistence for Palestinians and Israelis. 2 years of conflict have devastated the health system and inflicted relentless suffering on Palestinians. Currently, only 14 of Gaza's 36 hospitals are functioning, even partially. Health and humanitarian workers, including WHO staff, have been on the ground throughout the conflict under extreme and unsafe conditions with minimal supplies, food, transport, and fuel. The destruction of civilian infrastructure in Gaza is immense and will take a long time to rebuild. The damage to people, physically and mentally, is even worse. New data from WHO illustrate the extent of the harm that has been done to the people of Gaza and their health system. In addition to the 66,000 people killed, almost 170,000 people have been injured in Gaza. WHO estimates that at least 1/4 of those have potentially life-changing injuries that require immediate and ongoing rehabilitation. Of course, rehabilitation services are also essential for people with non-communicable diseases and disability. But just when they are needed most, attacks, insecurity, and displacement have put them out of reach. The explosions that cause these injuries also destroy the health facilities and services needed to deal with them. Since the conflict began almost 2 years ago, WHO has supported the evacuation of 7,841 patients for medical treatment outside Gaza. Since the Rafah crossing was closed in May last year, WHO assumed responsibility for coordinating all medical evacuations. I call on more countries to open their arms to these patients. I call for medical evacuation to be restored to the West Bank, including East Jerusalem. And I call for the frequency of evacuations to increase. But, as I always say, the best medicine is peace. 2 years of conflict have brought nothing but death, destruction, and disease and despair. The most courageous choose peace. So I call on all parties to this conflict to choose peace now.